Okay, thank you very much again for attending the session of Mendeley today. We'll go through Mendeley, and end of the session, I will share with you a link to our platform, also Researcher Academy, which will have an attendance certificate. Once you log into that platform, you would be able to download your own attendance certificate. Also, this platform has a lot of useful material and training courses for early career researchers and mid-career researchers as well. So you can access it anytime. It's free, and you can take these courses. Most of the courses are available on demand, but also sometimes if you register, you will get a notification for live workshops as well. Let me start sharing my screen, and I would like to request you, if you have any question during the session, please put it in Q&A. We'll have enough time at the end to answer these questions. I will try to answer everything, of course, if possible. So let me share. I will start actually with a PowerPoint presentation first. It's the main source for this training, but at the end also I will show you Mendeley live on the website and how to reach this. Maybe also it's important to mention that this presentation, which you can use it as a reference as well, is attached to the website for the certificate. So you can download this presentation and use it as a reference to remind you later if you forgot any of these things. I hope you're able to see my screen, my PowerPoint right now.
Yes, it's showing.
Great.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So first of all, what is Mendeley? For the people who doesn't know Mendeley, Mendeley is a reference manager from Elsevier. It's a free software which you can download. It has many features. So it can manage your references. You can read and annotate the PDFs, the full text of the articles. You can cite research while writing, and you can collaborate as well using Mendeley. So different features, and it has also different components of Mendeley. So Mendeley is not one part, it's the three parts, as you can see. The Mendeley Reference Manager, let me actually activate the pointer here. Yeah, or maybe the laser button. So we have the Mendeley Reference Manager. That's the main part of Mendeley, and it has two types. One is a desktop version, which you can download and have it as an application on your laptop, for example. And also it has a web version, which you can access it through your browser, and you can actually do a synchronization between both of them. So both of them are updated. So if you're working at the university and you're working on your personal laptop at home, you can sync the library of references you have in the same time, so you can use it anytime and you will see the same list of references. The second part is Mendeley site, and that's actually an add-in. You can add it to your Microsoft Word. So when you are typing your research, your article, thesis, and so on, any piece of research you're typing, you can add the references immediately using that, and we'll talk about it, of course, more. And then the third component is the Mendeley Web Importer. That is an add-on on your browser, and I will talk also about what are the browsers which is supported. Major browsers are supported. You can add it to your browser, which allow you, when you're, like, let's say, searching in Scopus, to add any of the references to your library of references in Mendeley. So first of all, installing Mendeley, you need to go to mendeley.com. I will show you this after the presentation also live. You can go to mendeley.com. You will see this page. You can create an account, or if you have an account, by the way, any Elsevier. So if you have already a Scopus account, you can use it to sign in, as you can see here, and then you can start using the web version. Also, that is the Mendeley Reference Manager. If you log in, you will be able to download for Windows or for Mac, or also for Linux if you prefer this operating system. So it's available for 3 operating systems, which you can download the application or the application version of Mendeley, which you have also another version, which is the web. The second component is the Mendeley site. That is the part which I mentioned to you can be added in for your Microsoft Word. And again, from the same website, at the end of the extension, you find Mendeley site. You can download it. It will be added into your Microsoft Word under the references. Under the references tab, you will see the icon for Mendeley site, which allow you to add a reference while you are writing your search. The third component, which is the web importer, that's something also another thing which is important. That is, you need to go to the add-ons for your browser. So if you are using Firefox or you are using Chrome or you are using Edge, you can see that it supports the three major browsers. You can go to the add-in, search for Mendeley Reference Manager, and then you can add it to your browser, and it will be enabled immediately for you. So you can add references while, as I mentioned, if you're searching in Scopus or even in the Mendeley itself, it has huge databases of references. We'll talk about it as well. So you can add it to your database. Organize. How you can build and organize your library. As you can see, this is the Mendeley Reference Manager. Both the app part on your laptop and the web one looks similar. On the left side, you have the panel, and on the right side, you have the list of references which you have added to your library. There are different parts, as you can see here. If we go to organize, maybe more information. I mentioned that information or piece of information already, that your references will be on the cloud. So you can actually synchronize on multiple machines if you're using at the university or using at home a laptop or even using your iPad. You can see the same references. And you will use the option here for synchronization. And then the references which you have added in the morning to your version on campus or at the university, you will be able to see it at home as well. So adding the references from your computer, you go to File and then select what file you would like to import these references from. And you have many options, actually. You can import from your computer, so if you have a file, or if you add, you can add also a reference manually, and you can add it from a library. Let's say you were using other reference manager in the same time, or previously you want to convert, like EndNote, for example, and you have a file XML from EndNote or RIS file or BIP. You can import that into your Mendeley library as well. So you select a file or files from your computer or adding a reference manually or import from library, as I mentioned to you. Also, if you are using Scopus, as I mentioned, this is a Scopus search results screen. So the results were 52 documents, as you can see. So you did your search in Scopus, let's say by the document search, retrieve that, and then you will see that icon on top of your browser. If you click on it, then you can select the reference which you would like to add into your library. So you select the collection, and you can actually also select the collection. Let me go back one step. So within the panel on the left side, there are many options. It's more clear here that you have all references you have been added, recently added. This in the last 30 months, 30 days, I'm sorry. Recently read, so that the articles you have read list in the last 30 days, and you can add favorites. Also, you can have collection, so you don't have to put all your library in one folder. You can create several folders for your library. You can have an option here for new collection to create a new collection and start. So you can sort your references. Let's say if you are doing two projects in the same time and you would like to have two separate collections. So that is possible as well. Let's go back to our part. So here in the web importer, you can select actually the collection, and it's optional. It can go directly to the library for everything. You don't have collection. Or if you have created your own structure, different collections, you can select it from here. So it will directly there. You can also view the PDF. If the PDF is available and you have the rights to view it, you would be able to view the PDF. And if you click add to Mendeley, it will be added the metadata and the PDF as well to your library. At any point of time, if you would like to export your library references, you can go to File, Export All, and select what type of file you would like to export your references to. You can do that from here and then import it in any other reference manager. How to manage your library. On the left side here, you have the panel. I mentioned to you about the different options here, all references or recently added, which is in the last 30 days, or recently read which is the last 30 days as well. You can actually select that star that is mean this article has been added to the favorites. The blue dot here means if this reference has been read or not. And the last one is if you see this icon means there is a PDF for this article. Of course, there are some articles which if you don't have access to it, the access to the full text, and it's a closed access, not open access, you may not have the PDF, or if your university doesn't have subscription to it. As I mentioned, under collection, you can click on new collection and create an additional one here if you have a new project and you would like to create for that. You can see that you can see the metadata here of your article, the title, and also you can tag it if you would like to search for it for specific themes across all your research. Also, you have here an actional panel down below, which allow you to organize, means add to a specific collection or add to a group, because you have also a groups here, which means a group of researchers, you are collaborating with them, or you have mark as or export your data, and you add these references to different areas. Also, another option which you can filter and change the order of these articles and the list of articles according to the filter you select as well, and you can search into this area. Another option which are available for you to read and annotate. So if you are looking at the full text, you clicked within your Mendeley reference application, a full text of an article, the PDF. You can see there are options here. This pencil means you can annotate, and also this comment icon means that you can add your comments as well. The highlight by the pencil, you can see it has highlighted here, and you can select the color of the highlighting. And also this small icon means that you have added your own comment to this area, so you can remember it later. As you can see here, this is in action. If you click on the pencil, you have this icon, and then you can highlight, and you can add your comments as a sticky notes to the article full text. You can change the colors as well, as you can see. You can also make the references available for you offline. So you can download some of the references. So by default, the references you have added, it's on the cloud. But you can download them. You can select one or more, and you can make it available offline if you would like to prefer to read it offline without internet connection at home, for example, or if you are, let's say, traveling at the airport, you can do this as well. So right click to download all the references. and then you can make available offline, as you can see on the right side here, make it available offline, or maybe few of the references as well. It doesn't have to be. Another very important actually option of Mendeley, which is this Mendeley site, the add-in to Microsoft Word. You will see it here in your in the toolbar of the Microsoft Word under References. Once you install it, as we have seen in the beginning, you will have this icon, Mendeley site. And while you are typing your research, you can search for one of the references. And once you get it, you can insert, see, I have selected, or it has been selected here in the tick box that this is the right reference for this part or for this paragraph. And you click on insert into your text you are writing, and it will be inserted in the area of your cursor. So the position of the cursor in the Microsoft Word, it will be added. Another option for the Mendeley side of Word, you can actually create a bibliography, so a list of references at the end of your research. If you click on that, it will add, sorry, it will add all the references which you have used within your text. Another thing for the bibliography or the list of references, you can select which citation style. There are many citation styles available by default in Mendeley. You can search for the style you are looking for, select it, and then update citation style. And now when you are would like to create a bibliography, you can actually, or list of references, you can use the new style as well. Another option is collaborate. So at the end of the panel on the left side, in the Mendeley manager, reference manager, you can see the groups. You can create your own groups and add references to this group, so you can, by drag and drop, so you can collaborate with your colleagues in this project or in this task and so on. So everyone in this group can see these references. And on the top of the article, you will see that this article, this is like a tag or like a indication that this article is shared in one of the collaboration groups, as you can see on top. And you can have different people, and those people also can write their annotation, and you can share these comments together. You can invite, in preferences, you can see here, you can manage groups, and in manage groups, you can invite the members of the Mendeley users. You can invite them and then send them, add the people to your group, and of course they have to also accept them. Resources, discovering search support and feedback. This is the main page of Mendeley on the web. Once you log in, you will be able to see the screen. And by the way, you can search the Mendeley database, and the Mendeley database has all the libraries of the Mendeley users worldwide. It has more than 100 million publications. So that's another resource which you can use. For the open access, you have the directly open access files or the full text of the articles. For the closed access, if your library have a subscription to it, you can see the full text. If not, then of course you will not be able to see the full text unless you have access to it with a publisher or so on. So that is the main website once you log in. So you can search actually the web catalog. Let me go one slide back. So here it is a search area similar to Scopus. And you can, once you get the publication, you have the option to add to library as well. And you can view the PDF in the same time. Get reading recommendation also. So according to your profile, Mendeley will send you actually recommendations to the areas which you search on. That will every let's say from articles has been added, then it will send to you by email according to your login. Also, in the main page of Mendeley, mendeley.com/guides, you will have many help resources to each area of Mendeley, like for example, the reference manager or the Mendeley site or citation guides and so on, which can be very helpful. Also, we have a Mendeley support center. So this is your first line of support. There are FAQs, so important information if you are searching for an answer for a question. And also you can email them, chat with them as well. Of course, chat would be the fastest way if you would like to get a quick answer, especially if it's a simple question. If it's something more complicated, then maybe they will request you to send it by email. Also, there's a feedback option here under your login name, which allow you to give feedback and suggest an improvement to Mendeley as well. So this is the PowerPoint which I wanted to share with you. Before we go to the questions, let me show you the website as well. So you see the live action. So let me share my web page. Okay, I hope you are able to see my web page. I'll start with the how you can reach. Of course, it's available on the presentation, and you will have a copy once you log into the Researcher Academy. You can download the copy of the presentation. But also, if you search by Mendeley Elsevier in Google, you will find it the first one. If you click on Mendeley Reference Management Software, you will get actually this page. You can download the app version, which can be on your laptop or desktop. And also, if you log in here, once you click on the page and log in, you can use the web version as well. There are several options, as you can see here. So second one is Mendeley site. If you click on Mendeley site, that is the one which is will be added on to your add-in to your Microsoft Word, which can help you select the references and cite while you are writing your research. The other one is the web importer. That's the one which you added to your browser while you are using Scopus. You would be able to add a reference to your library, and you can select actually also which library or which collection you would like to add to. When you log into, if you don't have an access, you create your own, or you log in. As you can see, I'm logged in to Mendeley now. I have that search, which let's say I'm search for bioenergy. So this is the database of all collection or all libraries of the users of Mendeley. So if you find one of the resources which is for you, you can click on Add to Library or View PDF as well. If it's open access, of course, you can view it. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. I will also share with you the links for the workshop. So that is actually the Researcher Academy platform, which has a lot of courses for, as I mentioned, research courses for early career researchers and mid-career researchers. You can actually attend and get certificate for free. This is the page for our workshop today. On the right side here, you can download the presentation I mentioned to you. And also you can download your certificate in the same time. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Let us have a look on the Q&A. How can you export the list of references as RIS? Dr. Osama, thank you for your question. As we have seen, let me show you this again. So one of the features is, okay, sorry. You just need to highlight under the file and export. You can select few of these references, or you can actually export the whole library. I think I missed it on top. I appreciate if you can type your questions in Q&A, please. Just would like to show you the export, so I hope you can see it now. So from file, export all, and then you can select one of the options here is bit text or in Note XML or RIS as the question. So that's from file to export all. Let me see the other questions. Thanks a lot for the information. I followed your steps and I couldn't find Mendeley on Scopus. However, I created an account and linked it to University. Okay, I think Dr. Hassan, Hasna, you need to import. You need to add the what you call the add-on for your browser. Let me show you this one. Installing, there are different components, as I mentioned. The components, which is the reference manager application itself. Number 2 is the add-on for the browser, and number 3 is site-on for the Microsoft Word. So you need to install 3 of them, not only one. So let me go to Scopus. And you can see on top here, I have added that from the Chrome. I am using here the browser as Chrome. So once it's installed as add-on, you will need to go to Chrome, search in the add-on and search for Mendeley add-on. Add it to your add-ons here, you can on top, and then it will appear. So if I'm searching here for solar energy, it should actually appear immediately to be able to add on. If not, I can actually click on it and then it will appear on the right side. Here is the by default selected kind of renewable energy carbon tax. It's the same here article, and then I can add to my library, or if I would like to have add it to directly to one of the collection, not in the general library, I can select here the collection called training and click on add. It is added to my library. So in short, you need to install the add-on from the browser itself you are using, and it is actually compatible with Chrome, with Firefox, and with Edge as well. I hope that answers your question. There is a question, Dr. Mahmoud. What if I would like to create an internal group for faculty to share the paper between each other? How many members we could add that group, and what will be limitation in terms of GP number of papers? That's a very good question, but actually I don't remember right now the limitation in number of GPs. I need to check that, or maybe you can send the question directly to the support. They will add that. I don't think there's a limit also. I mean, when you create a group from the university internally, I don't think it will be thousands. So that shouldn't be an okay. But in terms of storage, I need to check that actually. شكرا دكتور هالة. Yeah, I will share also the link and the code for the certificate definitely now. Just going through the questions. Yeah, Mr. Muhammad asking about what's the difference between the paid and the free version. The free version is for individuals, so researchers can download and use, which is free. The paid version is for the institution. So the institution subscribe to Mendeley. I'm not sure if it's still available. Again, that's something which I need to check. And then it will have more capacity for adding the research. But right now, the researchers can use the free version. As we have seen, all the options which I mentioned, all the things which is the features are available for free for the researchers. So researchers can do that, can use it. Dr. Osama, can we select several papers from several databases in Mendeley? Yes, I mean, you can add from different databases, Dr. Osama, from Scopus, from the Mendeley database, and so on to your library, and then select within your library what are the papers you would like to use. Dr. Wafa, sometimes when I download a PDF research paper, the file name is just a number or code. When I drag it into Mendeley, I have to manually fill in all the information, even though that information exists on the paper. Is there a way for Mendeley to automatically detect and update the full citation details? That should the default, Dr. Wafa, that it should actually detect all the information. If not, maybe that would be a certain different format of that file. So I would recommend in this case to send immediately or chat with someone when this happens and give them the title to help you with. I can't find today workshop Researcher Academy. I will share the link right now, Dr. Shrikan. Dr. Wael, can we share some links for using Mendeley with Overleaf? Not familiar with Overleaf. If you can explain a little bit more about your question, Dr. Wael. How do I do that? I don't have the full question, Dr. Hala. I mean that sometimes I choose several articles from IEEE and Scopus and Web of Science. Yeah, you can do that, but separately, or if you are searching in the Mendeley database itself, and these papers are from different sources, but all of them are in the pool of publications in Mendeley library, the global Mendeley papers, you can do that. Is it available for iOS? Yes, available in the beginning. As I mentioned in the beginning, in the beginning of the slides, the application and the site on for Microsoft Word are available for iOS. Yes. I mean, sorry, iOS, the mobile. It is right now for the Mac, actually, operating system, not iOS. Thank you for the presentation. Can we have access to your library through the cloud, or does it have to be on one computer? Yeah, as I mentioned, you can sync actually between the one in the cloud and one on your laptop local version. So you can sync between both of them and use the same library. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Dr. Wael, I'm not really familiar with that cloud. So I would recommend that you send it to the support. They are the technical team and they will be able to help you. This is the first line of support. So from the Mendeley page, just send them your question directly and they will be able to answer you and help. Okay, I don't see any other questions. Until we have more questions, let me share with you in the chat the link for the workshop certificate or the Researcher Academy website for the certificate. So it's in the chat. So there is a link, first of all. That link goes to the page of the workshop directly, because as I mentioned to you, there are many resources on that website. And also you need to add a workshop code. So I'm adding it also here. The workshop code is also added. And that will actually make the system recognize that we are talking about the workshop of today, the link and the workshop code. You can use the same username and password you are using for Scopus to access the website, download your own certificate. I cannot get the certificate for you. It's only the person, each person can download his or her own certificate from the website. And also with the same login, you can search the free training resources available on the Researcher Academy. And I'm sure it will be useful for some of you, especially early career researchers and mid-career researchers. So it's in the chat right now, the link. Thank you, Doctor. Any other question? And of course, as I mentioned, you will be able to download the PowerPoint or the presentation, so you can use it as a reference for you for the links and for the different parts of Mendeley as well. Any other question? Okay, maybe we can take those two questions, Dr. Hala. You can talk if you would like to. Dr. Hala, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hi, do you hear me?
If you can raise your voice a little bit.
Hello?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear
hi
you.
dear. First of all, thank you very much for this formative presentation. It's really added to my knowledge. I tried, dear, to follow your steps, but I failed to retrieve. To take from Scopus references to the Mendeley.
Did you download the add-on on the browser?
Add-on?
Yes, you need to download the Mendeley add-on in the browser. So depends on the browser. It supports actually Firefox and Chrome and Edge. So you need to go to the browser first and search for Mendeley add-on. You click on it, it will be installed in your browser. It's very simple. It will take a few seconds. And then in this case, you will have the that extension available for you. Like any other, like the Acrobat, for example, the Adobe Acrobat extension, which is in your browser. It's the same.
Okay, let me do this, dear. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Dr. Osama, have a question?
السلام عليكم دكتور
عليكم.
وائل. ازي حضرتك؟
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you for your lecture. It was formative lecture actually,
Very much.
and several lecture for you. What I mean by different databases, that sometimes in my research I make a systematic review. So
Yeah.
sometimes I collect references from different databases like Scopus, Web of Science, Science Direct. This is the main three databases, and the others collected from IEEE, ResearchGate, conferences. So what I mean is, if I will use Mendeley in my Mac laptop, okay, and I will
Yeah.
collect all of this in one reference list, can I export as a RIS to send it to VOS application to make a bibliometric analysis?
Yes, of course, you can do that. So Mendeley as a reference manager work with most of the well-known databases. It's not only as an Elsevier, it does not work only, it's working with every database, not only the Scopus.
And
So
is it
once,
applicable for Mac? Is it applicable for MacBook?
yes, it is on the MacBook. You can download the application. You can download also the site on for Microsoft Word on Mac operating system. It's available.
Okay, thank you
And
very
once
much.
you can use it with Web of Science, and you can use it for Scopus, and then collect all your references in your reference library of references, or in a specific collection, and then you can export them.
But Mr. Well, are you well knowing about the RIS file from Web of Science is different than RIS file from Science Direct and Scopus? Because I faced several problem with my PhD student when we tried, because the export of RIS file from Web of Science is more information than Scopus and Science Direct. The metadata is different between each of them. So how I can export that file from Mendeley with the same information as a metadata? I'm sorry for that question. Maybe it's so sophisticated.
No, it's okay. I haven't tried it actually myself with Web of Science, but you can try that, Doctor. The idea here, when you export RIS file, you are exporting from Mendeley. You're not exporting from Scopus, or you're not exporting from Web of Science. So first of all, you are importing this data from Scopus and Web of Science into Mendeley, and then now it's everything available in one library, and then you export from that. So I would actually request you to try that, and then maybe we can have a further discussion after.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Sorry, Dr. Osama, is there another question?
Yes, fortunately, I face another problem and I get help actually with a colleague from library, with Mr. Muhammad. He was attending with us today.
Yeah.
The number of downloaded from Elsevier, because as you know, systematic review targeting a large number, and the smallest systematic review that I did, more than 100 article, and I make analysis for that 100 article. So sometimes I'm searching for indicators for my topics inside this PDF. So I download more than 100, and actually I face a problem with Elsevier. He make a restriction for me, for my account with Bahrain, with University of Bahrain email, and he closed the download for me for sometimes. Then when I contact to my colleague in library, they told me that there is a limitation, I think, or something like that. So are there any restriction to download from one PC ID?
No, no restriction. You should be able to select the current page, or you can select the full number. But I think you can export up to 2,000 publications in the same time. But you mentioned also that they have closed it for you for some time. So you mean it was open
Yeah.
and now it's closed?
Yes, yes. Sometimes they send me a message by tell me go back to your administrator in library, and I contact Mr. Muhammad, and actually he helped me a lot actually to and all the library staff actually help us in supporting. If I didn't find any article, they send it to us actually. So the problem is, as you share now, okay, I make a string, okay, in the advanced add research field, and I make a search, and after making that, maybe sometimes I gain 1,100 or something like that. So I select all and I try to export as RIS. Sometimes I go to specific article to download it to search for the indicators, but this is what happened on me. So I just wondering how much article should I download?
No, it was 500 before, but now it has been expanded to 2,000. So of course, if I select all now, it will not export, but because this is a huge number. But if I have, let's say, the publications 2025, and I'm looking only for, let's say, open access. So you can export up to 2,000. And if you are facing any issue, then you can, from the question mark here, you can send it to the support. And once you send it to the support, you will get a ticket number, and then we can follow up on that after that. And also you can follow up from the help. But my information that you can, it was 500 publication maximum, but now you can export up to 2,000. I hope that answers your question. So I didn't want to try it now because it will take time actually to export, of course. You're welcome. Is there any problem? I see Dr. Osama saying that the link is not leading to the lecture. Are you able to reach the page of the workshop? Ms. Zainab, can you try that?
Yes, I try just a minute, I will check.
Maybe there's a missing part of the URL or something.
Just a minute, I will check something. You try to get the recording.
Not the recording. The link, the page first of all for the. So Dr. Osama is confirming now. He downloaded.
Yes, it's download. Yeah.
Great.
It's open it's introduction to Mendeley for University of Bahrain, as you shown before, yani.
Okay, thank you.
He confirmed now?
Yes, Dr. Osama confirmed, and Dr. Hala and Dr. Shrikant, all of them confirmed that they were able to download. So I think maybe it was a missing character or something like that.
I will share the link with them also by UOB library email and with the code. They can check.
Thank you very much. Any other last question? Okay. Yeah, I think
There is, yeah.
Zainab, there are
Yes.
no more questions. Maybe we can conclude the session.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wael, for the informative session today and for all your for the attendees for being with us today. And we hope you found the information and tools you need. And please feel free to contact the UOB library anytime if you have any question or you need any help. And see you tomorrow, inshallah, for our second session. And we hope you are all join us tomorrow, inshallah.
Thank you very much, Zainab, and would like to thank all the attendees for their time and see you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.
inshallah. شكرا أستاذ وائل.